All right, trendsetters, here's something different for today. We're gonna do a bit of a tech climb here in the gong on the e-bike. Whoa! See if I can talk you a couple of tips and techniques to get up something steep and technical on your e-bike. So going up here, obviously, whoa, the motor helps, obviously. Like, this is steep. This is a big old slug, same, on a normal bike. But on an e-bike, instead of it being a 20-minute slog, it's a 5-minute wicked fun, whoa, technical climb. And today, whoa, it is slippery and covered in roots. So, oh, what I'm gonna do over this steep stuff, I've got it on full power. Now, this little bit in particular is really hard, so I'm gonna drag my rear brake. I'm in an easy gear, whoa, so the motor can pull me up and over these roots. Oh my goodness. A big thing that brings you undone on an e-bike on technical climbs is when the wheel, your rear wheel spins, it spins to a stop and then you're cooked. You're done. So it'll just spin out and leave you there hanging, stranded, whoa, on a steep little climb. So if you can drag a bit of rear brake as you're pedaling uphill and really utilize that motor, utilize that power and get all of it to get you over the slippery stuff and drive up through the slippery roots. Whoa, there we go. Prime example of not holding the rear brake. Bit of wheel spin in the corner. That's it, kaput. It's done. You're off the bike. You're waddling up the hill. Your race or your fun little ride is coming to a giggling halt. Up we go again. Now, it's a hard little technique to get used to, and it takes a bit of practice for sure. And you want to pull it on, like, not a great deal, but just enough to make sure that your rear wheel doesn't spin on these slippery little numbers. Oh. And once you do master this skill, it'll make slippery technical climbs really fun and enjoyable. So this bit's getting quite steep and really tight. The hard bit through here is maintaining your cadence and spinning through that technical stuff. But again, I'm holding quite a bit of rear brake in there. I'm using my body weight to manipulate the bike, but keep pedaling. Keep pedaling. Keep that power torqued. So if it does get a little tight and tricky and you get stuck, pull that rear brake on. It's like a clutch, almost. Pull that rear brake on so your motor's engaged. Your motor's torqued and ready to go. So when you get over that steep little bit, or that tough little rock, or whatever you're trying to hop up and over or maneuver through, the motor's torqued and ready to go to pull you out of it. So if you have that thing ready and there's a bit of tension on your pedals, whoa, my goodness, how's that? The bark busters just saved my knuckles. Woo! Really, really stoked about that right now. You know, use that motor to pull you out of trouble. And if you have it engaged, whoa, and ready to go, you know, whoa, it's there. You can pedal quite slowly and quite a low cadence and get out of it, double downhill. And it makes climbs enjoyable and fun. Big thing I've noticed after spending a lot of time on my rainy is how much I've enjoyed a different aspect of my riding in climbing, finding some borderline impossible trails to ride up. Oh, look at this section. Lots of rear brake, a bit of a power wheelie, keep pedaling, use your own horses. You're a 2 horsepower engine. So yeah, finding old downhill tracks that aren't used anymore. Wowzers! And trying to ride up them. There's a bit of practice, a bit of fun, and a bit of spice. adds a bit extra to your normal loop and challenges you. You know, this is a new skill. E-bikes are not just a replacement to the shuttle rig, or obviously you can get more runs in, but there's a whole new technical aspect to these bikes that is emerging the sport as a new thing. It's not just enduro, it's not just XC. Whoa, it's not just downhill. Can I double this? Yes, yes I can. It's another skill that you've got to learn and adapt and use. And it's fun, dude. It's so much fun. I have been digging doing climbs like this on the rivet. Whoa, that was slippery. I've been digging doing climbs like this as much as I dig my downhill runs and enduro laps. So there you go, rear brake, give it a drag, give it a try, give it a crack. Love your work. Woo! Hang, 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 hang.